Welcome back, Dark Soul. We follow the Eula around here. We would never violate a Eula. That's the screen we were on. Welcome back, Gabriel. Welcome back, Jane. Here we are. Still with Fist. Thought we were playing Dark Souls 2. No. The first one, the remastered version. That's this time.
Well, hello. You seem to be need anything.
Reinforce. We can't reinforce anything, but I want to know what it takes. It takes Titanite Shard.
I'll be seeing you then.
We're so sprightly. As a returning player, you just love when weapons have easily accessible reinforcing materials. So convenient. I think Titanite is an infinite resource, right? I know some of them are not. Flashbacks to Elden Ring. Oh yeah, scouring the landscape for them. Okay. So here's the thing about me. All regular Titanite is infinite, except for the highest tier, which is slab. So you have to return the slab. Gotcha. One of the reasons I, like many people, tried Dark Souls for a minute at one point and put it down and never picked it back up again until I eventually did. And one of the things that got me was not knowing what you can parry and what you can't. And I feel like what we're doing here, it would be helpful if I learned how to parry. So I'm gonna be trying and failing to do that a bunch, but hopefully it's gonna help us in the long run. Please, I want to learn. Okay, they have equal strength and dex scaling, it looks like. That's you? Except for the eventually picked it back up part. Who up, I don't think I welcomed anyone back. Welcome back, Aero. Welcome back, Jane. Welcome back, Bunny. Welcome back, Russ. Welcome back, Yachty. I'm a monster. To be honest, I never picked up Dark Souls until I started playing with friends. What I picked up was Elden Ring, which I think is kind of a common case. As long as we only ever have to fight one plant at a time, we're good. Are you punching that tree? The fucking nuts? Yeah. Elden Ring, the gateway to drug of Souls games. The Dark Souls tutorial. The entirety of Elden Ring is just a Dark Souls tutorial. That's reasonable, honestly. Praise the sun. Aw. Kind of cute. I mean, it's true. I played Dark Souls, didn't like it. Got on HRT, played Elden Ring, really liked it. And now I'm playing Dark Souls again, and I like it. So there's like only two things it could be. Gateway to Souls was... Wait, no. Your gateway to Soulsborne games was Bloodborne. You know what? I actually did try Bloodborne first. And I played a bunch of it. And I really liked it. But I got stuck a little bit, and also it was a pain to set up the freaking PS4 just for that one game. So I'm literally not playing it, mostly just because the PS4 is now completely tucked away. We got a Titanite chunk. HRT is really the difference. Here's the thing. I've heard it might be. It's not just me who's noticed it. And the thing is, it's not because of what it is. It's because, like, I'm just better emotionally adjusted these days. And it turns out that just helps improve a lot of things in life, including game performance. To be less stressed and depressed. We have clothes. We have longbow. We got an entire archer set. That's crazy. Like, at one point I was like, okay, actually, is there something to this? And I looked it up. And some other person did a post-transition comparison of the, like, CSGO performance and found an increase in performance after. Being less stressed and depressed. What type of sorcery? Yeah, I know. It's really hard. I actually really like the Hollow Soldier armor, though. We simply cannot be overweight with this. We basically don't have a weapon on. Well. I mean, it seems fine, honestly. We're just not light anymore, right? I still have no idea how to work this UI, and I apologize for all the flipping around. Touch bloodstain. Sure. What happened to you? Yeah, that'll get you. Don't worry, you also don't know this UI. I understand. They improved things on the back end of this game. But if they were going to remaster it, it would have been pretty neat if they gave some attention to things like making the UI a bit more modern. At least as an option. I could see some people just not wanting that. You're getting summoned? I hope it's a pleasant summoning. The UI is a feature. It is a feature. You can fight too, certainly. I wasn't quite expecting that. Oh, 3 though? Or whatever that was? I don't know about that. Oh, I'll be real. I miss my big sword. That does a lot of damage. I think it just goes all the way around. Serious splash. That was so cool. Please never do it again. Okay, this thing. We did this thing. Mikas and Isa did this thing. I do not remember anything about it. Has Banana came yet? I don't think it'd be very appropriate for me to ask. I don't think so. I apologize. I think she works for most to stream on these days, unfortunately. Dark Souls remastered. Friend, hello. How are you doing? He was very sad because daylight savings means that stream is so much earlier compared to Northern Hemisphere friends, and that means she gets to catch less, and I'm honestly sad about that too. You're full of stir fry? That's a wonderful state to be in, which means you're reasonably happy given your circumstances. That's really good to hear. If nothing else, we can fight that single plant. No, 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 no. Okay. We have lost our humanities. I'm doing very well, personally. Finished your black spicy tofu today, so you have to make more. That sounds really good. Depending on spice level. I still yet to have tried tofu. I have not seen it presented. Not in my grocery or anywhere else. I'm certain I could look for it. But I never remember, unfortunately. I'm only thinking about it when someone talks about it. I'm like, ooh. Spice level's adjustable. Okay, this time we pay very close attention to where the path is, and we follow it. Rub. Spicy tofu. I actually got scared that I was walked off the edge. Monk build? Okay, here's the thing. A rat I like told me that they would love me even harder if I punched my way through Dark Souls, so I'm really giving it, like, as much of a try as possible. Also, it sounds really funny. Can someone come match your freak? Around here, like, honestly, probably. Justice are better when upgraded. I am excited to upgrade them. Unable to wield this weapon effectively, that makes sense. Can you freak this? You get it? Pop off. You can also try claws, which are the dexterity equivalent. I'm more this time. Okay, so claws are really cool. I'm more inclined towards fists this time because I'm worried about relying on bleed. I mean, honestly, I'll probably have them as a backup just in case I encounter something that's super resistant to like strike damage type, and I'll just have them. You almost ended up giving yourself the nickname of the sounder. Oh yeah, because you always sound off, right? You struggle to tone your freak down? Yeah. 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 I have that problem too. The sounder, ooh. Sure. Your soul possesses uncharted depth. Yeah. What you listening for? Oh, the sounder. Ow. Please. We've survived for longer than we have any right to. Whoa! There's something about that technique. It does more damage than you'd expect, considering how easy it is to pull off. Yeah, sure, for all of those reasons. And his music? Temu's selling... I see. Maybe it's time to back off more than just a roll to heal. Stop. He was like so up on me though. I just go all in for $10. All in is... Well, don't go all in. Make sure to stay safe and responsible. Unlocked you into healing. Well, this time, we're just going to not get ourselves in that situation. That's my strategy this time, is to not be in that situation in the first place. It's going to be pretty easy, because I don't even know how I freaking got there. You had to sweat him out. Really beating around the bush, huh? A little. Aiza. Oh. Item. I think this is where he was. Need blocking. I'll show you blocking. I mean, I guess I won't, because I can't. Fuck you. Bury his ass? I actually want to. I think that's it. Do it again. Not that one. I tried that one and it didn't work. Nope. Kick him off the edge. Grab his spear and twist it. This is an MMA fight. Interesting backstab. It's part of his back. Hey, Viridian Ghost! Hello, I got to see your model. It's so incredible. And you said it was your first, Ow. Ow. You said it was your first go at it? Also, how are you doing? Well, there's no armor there. It's efficiency. Exactly. Your first completed model, not your first attempt, though. Well, that's fair. I mean, my first attempt was a chair and then a weird blob that looked like a Vaporeon, kinda, sorta, if you squint. Regardless, it looks fantastic. I think before I fight anything with a lot of HP, I personally just need to upgrade my weapon. If this is the one I'm going to use. It's been decent. Streamed a few games. Very nice. First Blender project was a donut. I ignored the Blender, or the donut tutorial for so long. Because I was like, yeah, I know how to add a tourist to a scene. Thank you. I'm trying to make an avatar over here. And actually, that was extremely dumb of me in so many ways. No, 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 no. It was fun. Yeah. You had fun doing the donut with me? Yeah. I did the donut tutorial with a bunch of friends, and actually highly, highly, highly recommend. Like, honestly, critical to people learning the program, maybe. I black spicy tofu'd myself again. I did. your mind, Vaporeon's rather slimy. I missed that. I always imagine them to have a, You know what? They might be slimy. Like a nice... I was thinking like a nice soft skin, like a... I think they would have fur, to be fair. You put little stars on your donut? Aw. Always imagine, you know what? Let's not talk about the meme Pokemon skin texture. We can't? Okay. Is how you thought I was going to end that. I've long since crossed that threshold. Maybe at one time. This time we do not follow tree down the ledge. The ghost scared me. Also, we've gone the wrong way compared to our previous way. You know what? That's actually okay. There's literally 100 runes on the ground over there. It's not worth worrying about. I don't like it when they team up. He certainly won't follow me forever. Can you be walked? Sure. Are we talking slimes? We were discussing the texture of Vaporeon's skin. Do you often play Souls-likes? Recently, kinda, actually. I've never played the Dark Souls before, but I played a lot of Elden Ring, and I played through Lies of P, and I'm realizing now that is the end of the list. Unless Night Rain also counts. And also unless 2D, quote, Souls-like Metroidvanias count. I've done a few of those. No walkies for Yachty, but there are dippies. It's kind of a walk. If I could walk, I could take you on a walk. But my feet are currently rooted to the floor. Very sad. Hopefully fixing it in a few months. Still a decent list considering how hard the games were. Oh my god. That's terrifying. I definitely needed to be a different person from when I first tried Souls-like games. Jewish piece were rooted to... It's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine, Yachty. You tried a Souls-like recently, got slapped around so bad. Need a weed whacker. Say wait, no, like you didn't essentially finish the message, but still. Sometimes you just need to indicate that you regret it a little bit. Need humanity. Thank you. Blocked by some contraption. Illusory wall. Hey! You don't regret it at all? Sometimes it's fun to pretend. You just gotta pretend to be say-so at least once. Yeah. Oh. There's zero run-up to this. Large soul of a nameless soldier. We can even upgrade a little. What have you done? Sorry, I was getting physicsy. Frozen, thank you for the hydrate. Hello, how are you? So, okay. I use... Well, there we go. You got straunched. I use Warudo, which has collision detection. Doing good. That's wonderful. And, okay, we discovered if an object is intersecting you, and you have... and your collision gets turned on for any reason, that happens. So normally I don't have collision. But the yachty in my chest does. And some things give me collision, such as whenever you use an emote, or hydrate, or anything like that. I remember this. We run. We run and we do not look back. Oh no. No, for multiple reasons. It's beautiful and I hate it. Oh, sorry. Oh, we don't even have any arrows equipped. You tried to snoop boop to see if that counts as collision, but you're already jiggling. The boop in hand got all jiggly too. Yeah, the boop hand kind of goes. You got bolts. I don't know if we've got crossbow, but we've got bolts. Technology is so fascinating. The moth is gonna touch you. It's flying right at you. Senzu, don't. Like this. Arrow. I went to the wrong one. We do have feather arrows. We do not have the stats to wield this by... Mercury Soul, hello. What was technology? That's also true. Technology, whoa, but also, what was technology? It requires 14... Nice catch, Mercury. How are you doing? We would need to raise 4 levels in order to wield it. I don't think we can do that. Unless... maybe we can? Where is technology? Technology, what is it? How does it work? We can raise it by 1. Doing good. Had a day off, so just chilling, doing some side missions in ZA. That sounds wonderful. But using that now count as punching your way through the game? How are you supposed to punch the butterfly? Wait, how is technology? I missed that one. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the fire bombs and knives. That might actually be better for us. Thankfully, with our cestus, we're still getting pretty high effectiveness out of our decks. Like flame to a moth. Yeah. You're onto something. It also means we get like one shot. We've also had a crossbow this entire time. We can totally use this with our current attributes. You punch it with your fifth. I'm not gonna try to punch them off. Doing better today than the previous 2 days. That's really good. Whoa. Okay, that was worth the pause. I am lost. I'm scared. The tree has snakes. The tree has a two-headed lizard. That makes more sense. Well, that's fine, honestly. Why are we punching you? I promise we're not punching you. This is a very scary Lepidopter who wishes to do me harm. Nope. Can't punch only. Punch only. Stomp emote. Door we found. There it is. Well, can we aim? We hit it. Okay. That we actually survived. Shocking. Okay, we do not aim, or we do not shoot while it crosses the bridge. Oh, come on. There we go. I saw it powering up. We're out of bolts. If we don't do it this time, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Level over Dex and shoot it with a bow, I suppose. Or grind someplace for arrows, more likely. Bolts, rather. That still hits. If you don't miss, it still hits. No! I am not gonna give up. I was gonna say because there's still a chance. Good night, Bunny. Good night, Bunny. Get lots of rest. Have sweet dreams. To a flame. Flame to a moth. Oh no. Just sticking tiny pins into a giant monster. I'm sorry I wasn't reading. That was a stomp. You never found a reason to use it before? I bet I could find reasons to use a stomp like that. You can punch and even bonk, but I didn't realize before. Okay, we used so many items and no longer have them. We had throwing knives if we'd prepared. That's fine. You can distracted from chat as well. Sometimes you gotta choose, am I gonna just make sure to... Am I gonna make sure to clear this, or... Am I going to be a good chat reader? Sometimes the answer is neither, unfortunately. I would hope we're not stuck on needing to grind, but we definitely can't go back in there currently. Oh. You're strong until it runs out. Even if you're even if you need some rest, that doesn't mean you're no longer strong. I'm sorry. If Ice is watching, tell them to look away. Oh, and gift subs always run out? Yeah. I suppose that's true. I think you're still strong without access to the emote though. This might be slightly easier than punching. Fists are a kind of herbicide. You were tossing some sort of herbicide and not punching them. Might be cooked. That's okay. That's okay, I'm cooked too. This is a cooked safe zone. Booked club. Your family members that idea? What, that you're strong? Fists are a kind of herbicide, it's true. Swords are a better one, it turns out. How does it do against this guy? Okay, I have to be polite. I gotta wait. I feel like that was probably bad for me. Oh, I'm slow now. Oh, I can't dodge. Oh, I have to watch him stab me. That's what that does. We are slow rolling now because we were wearing more armor because the fists were super light. That's our penance for switching off the fists, I suppose. Oh, I get it. What a journey of discovery that last 3 seconds was. I mean, I learned a lot. I learned that if I hit it with a big sword, it takes a lot of damage, and I was honestly worried that wouldn't be the case. Please, sir. I know your tricks now. Oh, it's just an aura. I guess I don't know your tricks that well. When it left, I kind of thought I was cured. Oh, also, oh my gosh. This gameplay has probably just looked awful this whole time. I forgot to switch back. I apologize. It's very embarrassing. Is this aura farming? I'd prefer it if it was not any kind of farming. I might be accumulating aura. Do you play open world RPGs? Oh, also, topic is very flexible. I have played the big ones, but honestly, I'm starting to realize they're slightly less for me. Not that I don't like them. But I remember when... I feel terrible because I'm forgetting like the more known popular one. The open world Zelda came out. I kind of just did the main content and that was it. A lot of those games are big time sinks. I think that's mainly what it... I think that's mainly what it is. Or a foraging, got it. Or a hunting and gathering with supplemental aura fishing. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, that's it. I ended up... And I played Tears of the Kingdom the same way. I was like, okay, mainline quest, here we go. And that's it. And I liked that. But it's not like back when I was a teenager when I played Skyrim and just freaking consumed the whole thing. Less time is definitely a factor. Breath of the Wild is fun. I really liked both games. I just kind of played them more like a linear Zelda, to be honest. Oh, to be a jobless teenager. I would not go back for anything. However, I wouldn't mind having that level of freedom. Which it's more about other people in my life having that free time, I suppose. A lot of big open world games are starting to become a bloated mess of side quests, in your opinion. Yeah, well, I did play Morrowind for the first time a couple years ago, and I actually really liked it. So maybe that's a factor too. I just assumed it was me. I assumed it was me who changed. We're so missing the free time. You would never go back to your teen years? Childhood? You? No, gross. Appreciated Breath of the Wild carried some emotional weight instead of just feeling like a checklist of fantasy MacGuffins, even if they're fun checklists. I never really hated Ganon until Breath of the Wild. That's fair. I actually really liked Breath of the Wild, and I liked Tears of the Kingdom even more. I just feel like there's a lot in the game I really didn't experience because I wasn't very motivated to do that. But as for actually meeting all the characters and going through and completing the dungeons and the story of the games, I actually really liked it. I remember just wandering aimlessly in Breath of the Wild. That's fair. I was like, oh, go toward animal robot, got it. And then I just went straight from one to the other, pretty much. It was too overwhelming with all the side quests, and it never really felt worth it. Go wide and explore about video games, but if the game feels too overwhelming, you can't play it. That's reasonable. We're going back this way again because this doesn't have a big scary butterfly in it that I can't reach. And then hopefully we'll find ourselves more capable to go the other way later. I definitely really like Skyrim. I was very excited to play it. And I really enjoyed my time with it. I do remember the sense of deep disappointment when I got to the end of the Assassin's Guild quest. And realized after like my third random mission that it just starts giving you literally like random, pointless, not story relevant quests as bonus content at the end. And I was like, oh, these NPCs only exist here to be targets for this assassin busy work that's tacked on to the end of the quest line. Just remember that you got into Dragon's Dogma a while back. I like the vibe in that one. I've seen Dragon's Dogma. I get it confused with Dragon Age, I admit. Okay, yeah, no. Dragon's Dogma. I tried the second one. Like Skyrim, the most boring game you ever played. That's fair. I mean, I really liked it at first. Came back after, you know, changing a lot. And I had a lot of trouble getting into it. I've kind of seen both sides of it. Of the Assassin's Guild quests, I didn't join them. Or through them like Tasmanian Devil and felt very satisfied. That's how I did it the first time, actually. I thought it was a very cool inclusion as an option. I tried Dragon's Dogma 2 when it came out. It is locked. It is also not connected to the door frame on either side. A little disappointing after a while. Thought it was going to go on a bigger scale than the first one. I think the problem was I was streaming it and I didn't vibe with it as a stream experience. I encountered 2 quests where a lot of it was either extremely long or real-time based, and I was like, I can't. And then I also didn't want to go back to it off stream because I'm like, well, I don't have a lot of time off stream to play it either. I think the first one wasn't really there. That's, yeah. Especially after so long before returning to it. I feel like that's pretty common. I'm glad Silksong was still as good as it was. And it has to be because it's... I literally didn't think this guy was... Oh my god, I feel so dumb. I was just, like, literally looking at the path behind him. I didn't even see this guy. Oh, that's fair. Albert Black Knight be like... Very much so. Anyway. I'm glad Silksong was like still the same team and everything. So even though it was a little while, it still felt very Hollow Knight and very good. Even after all that time. If you're distracting, no, you don't have to apologize for chatting. I'm glad Silksong came out. I was so worried that it was going to be a letdown. Not because I, like, doubted the team or anything, but just because that's happened so often. This is a bad idea, but I'm being assaulted with advertisements because I didn't hit skip fast enough. Before those actually start, I'm just going to hide here and go to break. Imagine it wouldn't because you knew the original was really good. The original was really good, but sometimes things change. And it was still the same team, so I had high expectations. I'll be right back. See you very soon. We're back. Refreshed, and somehow not having been snuck up on and killed. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Isa. Cassidy, welcome back. Come here. No, let me tap out. Come here. Cassidy. Cass. Feel awful when you're here. Oh no. Are you gonna be okay? Raiders. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Was there a raid? Okay. No, it's okay. Past raiding our village. You noticed a shout out and assumed raid. That's fair. Welcome back, Hero. Welcome back, Viridian. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back, Jane. I've got first words set up for friends who stream and girlfriends who stream or streamed. Some cases, the raider appears. You're a raider? Ah! Give me your loot. I don't have a lute. I have a violin. I trust you if you want to hold it. Break ahead? They better not be joshing me. Okay. Need blocking? Well, now I can block, actually. Sorry. Backing up. Backing up. 2 rolls this time. Untunes it. No! I'm too scared to tune my own violin. I have to give it to my violin teacher to do it. Now have more black spicy tofu. Good work. Have you played Monster Hunter? I really like Monster Hunter. Oh, hi, Sion. How are you doing? My sincerest apologies. I fell in a hole. I admit I started in World. I'm not an original fan. Insect Glaive is my favorite. And what was the new one? Wilds. Wilds came out and I was like, okay, I'm not just gonna automatically main Insect Glaive again. Realize you looted the loot. Hello, Glaive. Very nice. I was like, I'm not gonna automatically loot it. I'm not gonna automatically go back to it, but then they made it so much cooler in Wilds. And it was already so cool. You can hold a button and your bug just flies around and adds to your combos. It's also a bit easier and more fun to collect your essence. It's extremely satisfying. Okay. This time. Never give up. Never, ever, ever give up. Never take one hand off the controller because you think you're literally already dead. Got maneuvers too. Get him. Favorite monster? I got really into hunting Legiana because I like their armor. And then I got really into hunting Odegaron because I like their armor. And that was back in World. Unfortunately, I didn't play as much Wild as I would have liked, but there's this monster that's like a combination spider rose. I love its armor, and I love the way it looks. The mouse stick never stops. The mouse stick never stops, no. No matter what. Odegaron, huh? Yeah? What, you got something to say? Meeper! Awawa, how are you doing? You're very productive today. I'm so jealous. How are you doing? What'd you get done? You'll never believe it. You're sleepy. Meepy sleepy. Is it a nice earned sleepy though? You are already productive. You get to just relish in the sleepy. You're like Tetranodon and Rachna Kadaki. I'll be honest. I do not remember those. I think I probably know them based on description. They're in Rise. I did play Rise. I admit not as much as World. You went to 2 doctors and voted and worked. That's actually a lot. And got dinner for the household. That's so much. You should feel very proud. The Monster Hunter Elder Dragons. I remembered another one I actually really like. Toby Kadachi, the electric squirrel snake. You want to see a ragdoll off the ledge? Whether it's him or you. I'll try. I want to do that for you. It's the Sumo Kappa. Yes. And Rockney is the spider ant thing. Okay, yeah, I think I have seen this. It's been too long since Rise, unfortunately. I liked it. My husband didn't like it as much as World, and I liked both. So we ended up just playing more World, unfortunately. Tobi Kadachi's a cool one. I really liked it. But you know, I tended to play with him, so we sort of stuck to World a little bit more. Like Toby too. Just have to roll off at one point. Well, I'm gonna try to make it him. Because I'd rather not ragdoll off the edge. the current plan is not to do that, but it's to kill him, just in case he has any drops. And then I will try to push his limp body off of the cliff. If it ever happens. The violence is never ending. That's kind of the existence around here. In Dark Souls specifically. No violence free. As that was supposed to be cast the whole time. I didn't mean to just grab chat. It's been failing more often these times, and I'm not sure what to deal with. Even the drops are just XP. That's true, but I get that whether he falls off the edge or not, I think. Too slow for the draw. Thank you for hydrating. Have to try harder next time. Be trying to line it up. Black Knights, you level up. I'm enjoying the fight, legitimately. I'm not sure. Okay. I was gonna say I'm not sure how I'm kicking, and I want to learn how to do it consistently, and I think I just did. Okay. After putting... There's two types of drops. One pop up on your screen. And it's put in your inventory and kill. Any other drops, if you can't pick up manually, it's gone. Yeah, that's the second one that I was worried about. He looks like a guy who might have some pick-upable drops. Some unique drops will appear in the area. That's honestly very kind of them. Manual drops are intimidating. Well, it also feels a little bit cheap if I just try to push him off, you know? I mean, if it happens, I won't be entirely disappointed. Got 2,000... I almost called them runes. You've got 2,000 ergo now. Which is more than a level. One more of this and we'll actually just be able to use the bow. A bow. You're just laughing at the concept of ranged combat. Kill an enemy with unique drop off a cliff. You can reload by quitting to the menu. Drop will appear on the ground. Oh, that's actually extremely nice. Jane, I'm very sorry. He didn't have a corpse. There was no ragdoll to be had. And also we got his spear. Oh. Black Knights represent a fall for you in DS1. For a long time they were the scariest, most intimidating enemies you faced. Once you conquered them, the rest of the game kind of fell into place. That's wonderful. Nice jump, thank you. Also, Kaz, I'm sorry I dipped chat instead of you and I didn't notice for too long. Bonfire? Okay. I'm not going to rest at it yet, because I want that first. Oh. I'm so glad I picked it up. Tofu rests atop the big fry. Its juices stain the potato slivers in a deep red. Yes, this is the perfect dish for a cold night. That's delightful. I hope it's as delicious as it looks. We're bowl holders now. We're bowl holders and we hold only 3 souls. James Bond, Bonfire. Can you wield the halberd? I haven't looked yet. I'm ashamed enough for wielding the Zweihander again. I betrayed the fist. No. Not effectively. I mean, I can hold it. It'd be a very cool weapon to use. Two-hand it? Yeah? Still no. I am level 18. My strength is 18. My dexterity is 14. The requirements are 18 dex, which that two-handing it doesn't help, and 32 strength. Took a while before you could wield your signature Black Knight's greatsword. Bonfire ahead? I doubt that. Gonna hop off. Have a good rest of stream. You have a good night or day. It was lovely to see you again. Try eliminating one at a time. Got it. So much. Didn't want to sit at the back bonfire. I didn't figure he'd respawn, but also I knew the item was there, and there were currently no enemies there. You're in shock because of no ragdolls. Don't know if you beat any other enemies after him. No. It was just him and then Dwarf. Oh, hey! They really weren't Josh and me. There were drakes this way. A whole valley of them. Wakes. Stunned. You okay? I don't want to say what I'm thinking because I'll immediately die if I do. I really thought Drakes would be a little more intimidating. See? You'll never distrust that Josh again. Give him a kiss. I'd love to. Ask him how Josh is doing for you. I did. He said, I didn't get too much off of it, honestly. Oh, Drake's would be more intimidating. Gonna go take a shower. Help your head. Good luck. I hope you're feeling much better afterwards. Good luck. Have a nice shower. I hope you're feeling much better afterwards. Well, huge. I need to just not stand where that attack can get me, and I'll be fine. Oh. All right, point made, buddy. Thinkification A+. Thank you, Meeper. I really worked hard on that dragon slaying. Okay. I'm gonna try using my head a little bit. Drakes were sort of... The Drakes are a little derp. Just a bit. It was so confusing when the villains are so much cooler and interesting than the heroes. Like, why can't you place them? You want to play as a Drake? Herb or related to dinosaurs? Wonder if since you can understand. Maybe dragons are the missing link between dinosaur and burb. Oh, whoops. Well, slightly wrong way. Still fine though. Super normalized in every game. You should be able to pick your species to be non-human. You know, I felt like that for a long time. Well, you can't ask them a question. You're too shy and don't want to approach them. Wait, they're not speaking perfect English to you? Wait, Sinzu. Can you ask them how Josh is doing? I mean... yeah. I never stopped feeling like that. I just kind of... learned to accept. Most games don't necessarily give you the option, but I still want that to be true. Unless it's like, you know, plot relevant. Of course. I can live with it. It would be nicer not to, exactly. I would love to not have to fight these all the time. I mean, even if it's kind of easy, it's also pretty tedious. They really need a tail attack. Maybe a wing attack too. That's the problem. They're only actually... all of their offense comes out the face. They're very one-sided. You could, but you never liked the Disney Channel live-action school-age rom-coms. That one was Nickelodeon. Ow. Oh. You liked Radioactive on Nickelodeon? Thank you for hydrating. I will have a sip. Like making my model go burr. No, that's very reasonable. Heavily house rule D&D campaign. If you ever started, humans won't even be playable. Very, what is it? Orwin. Guess it's okay if you're a little bit passive yourself. Yeah, it's a treat. First character was a rat. My first Starfinder character was a rat. I'm firmly on record as the rat fancier. SpongeBob was on either Cartoon Network or Disney in Korea. That's interesting. I just need to keep them like close to the ledge, so that hopefully they'll just my god. Essentially made him cranky. I'm too like soft-hearted to do that kind of thing. Closest I've ever been able to play to Grump is like maybe a little stoic, but still very sweet. Hello, Knife Flare. Moo. How are you doing? Ow. Why? Getting enough of that in-game. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to... I should roll away from the lightning breath, but most attacks you want to roll towards. Also, nice catch, knife player. Besides, maybe I'm getting confused what with all the shocks I've been getting. Entirely unrelated, one of the only things you know about Dragon's Dogma 2 is there is a Beast Folk race. Your commons will plummet on it if all your pawns are Beast Folk. I think I've heard that. It occurs to me all of us are Beastmen. Wonder if that speaks to the artisan's preference. Yeah. I feel like I've heard that line. I didn't even do it on purpose. It just kind of happens. Apple. Level 1 yourself. You wouldn't do it on purpose either. You would do it on accident every time you played the game personally. Yeah. Oh yeah. I prefer this one for some reason. You know, like they said, it's not intentional, it just speaks to my preferences. I thought that last hit would take him out. And also without fail. Pure pain. It's so easy to kill one of them. We just have to kill 2. Actually, that's not even true. We have to kill like 3 to 4. But we're actually getting so many runes. Sorry. I meant to say ergo. At 2.0. It's actually also pretty electric. Close. Oh, you jumped forward. I want him to jump the other way. Close. I have a shameful confession. I'm having fun with this right now. I feel like I shouldn't be this entertained by just slapping a lizard over and over, but I don't know how they did it. I'm pretty into this. Yeah. Dragon Munch. Not even a real dragon. One down. We just gotta do 3 more. Come over here. This area is so good. The ghost up there actually really scared me. It's like so offended every single time I hit it. They might not be real dragons, but they're the best we got. That's true. I thought I was gonna clear it. I feel like a fool. I would have spent nothing on a safety roll. Boom. I feel like this game is perhaps a little bit slower than more modern Souls-like games. And I'm just gonna vibe with that. I don't mean slower like combat, not necessarily, even though it is. But, you know, just slower paced in general. Yeah. Dead mouse? It's okay, I've prepared to die. So, we died over here. Well, goodbye. Doo-doo. Favorite way you've heard Dark Souls 1 combat be described is it's right between being the world's slowest action RPG and the world's fastest strategy game. I feel that. Big told you Josh is a co-host in the podcast Good Guys. Also appeared in the title Oppenheimer. Good for him. Raise her endurance. More about stamina management in later games, which you really enjoy. Yeah. I've called Souls-likes meditative before. I think this one is actually even relaxing. In some ways. Can we wear just shirt? Yeah, we can. Totally. We can't even put on gloves, though, to accompany those. It's one of the easier ones. I was surprised by how easy it was. Typically, you go back in a series, and it's weird and hard. And the UI is kind of a pain to navigate, and that's it. You know, I feel like games tend to get easier and more streamlined later, which Souls-likes definitely got more streamlined. I don't know about easier. PS1 is actually your comfort game. I get that. There's something really nice about this. And it's got a lot of atmosphere too. Atmosphere and rhythm of it is, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go in and slap a lizard. Dark Souls 3 was, yeah. So it's interesting that with, you know, FromSoft games, it kind of doesn't go like that. Well, with Souls-likes, at least, I feel like old Armored Core was more difficult and more involved than new Armored Core, but part of that was just the way games were. Then again, I haven't actually played old Armored Core in a long time. That was a mistake. You play the games in order, so the difficulty increases felt natural. Would you say Elden Ring is easier or is harder than these? Because the way Elden Ring kind of helped a lot of people, including me, like click with Souls-likes, I always kind of assumed it was on the easier side. Now, as soon as I actually played this after playing Elden Ring, I was like, oh, no, never mind. But I assumed 2 and 3 upped the difficulty a lot. Harder than Dark Souls 3, mostly because they turn weight animations up to 1,000. Fair. DS2 actually almost same difficulty as DS1. I've heard mixed things about Dark Souls 2. But also a lot of positive things. I've heard a lot of people really didn't like it. I bet knowing about its quirks makes it a lot easier. If you're fond of DS2, it's mostly just very strange. That's the impression I'm getting. It just has different mechanics than usual. Thank you. Well, no, I thought that was going to be it. Up the mountain again. Warp Sword. Got yourself 2 in your first run. Nice. Sounds warpy. Oh, come on. If I had done that, I would have slid all the way out. Levels are harder, but bosses are easier than Dark Souls 1. Oh, yeah. Because I've heard some complaints about the level of gank into. But that fits. Ow! Oh my gosh. I want to know what lies beyond Drake Valley. I feel like there was a difficulty increase between them. It felt the same, but you also started with Dark Souls 3. If you started with Elden Ring, you would have been annoyed with Dark Souls because of the jumping. Yeah, I used jump slashes a lot in Elden Ring. I guess I just kind of... I remember I tried Dark Souls first. Knew there was no jumping. So, like, I didn't have that expectation going. But I imagine I would have been pretty annoyed. Your favorite things in Dark Souls 2 is actually a PvP thing? I have noticed a path. Ladle. Thanks, Ladle. Yeah, you're a very good burp, Sinzu. Tough enemy ahead. Oh. Oh no. I'm going to snooze the ad and then walk up to this guy. But if I immediately die, I'm gonna go to ads and then come back. I think there's a decent shot he just wakes up and falls right off. Full of a proud knight. A store, a straight sword. What if he just... Oh, God! I was about to say, what if he just... What if this is all a red herring and he's just gonna chill? Big boy wakes. There's not even disguises you as an object in the air. Got invaded, followed the guy around as a pillar for a while. They got that in Elden Ring too. I've considered it. Elden Ring prop hunt. I think they put you on the map in Elden Ring though, so it's pretty useful. Wrath of the Big Dragon. I will try one more time, even though I shouldn't. And look, I'm not going to try to fight him, but I'm going to see if I can just kind of walk past him. He doesn't seem very mobile. He's already awake. The dragon is already awake. He's just standing there, menacingly. Hope he would never... I would never talk in the third person. That's a manufactured quote. It's not... After the way I was treating his kids, honestly deserved. I will be right back. I'm gonna get ads out of the way, take a really short break. I will be right back. Very soon. Welcome back, everyone. My controller cable got caught up. Banana! Hi, welcome back from work. Welcome back, Aero. Welcome back, Jane. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, friend. You can't sneak in here. We're too vigilant. Welcome back, Scion. You're still at work? You just figured out how to get on Twitch here? Oh, so you're sneaking from work. Not sneaking from us. I thought it was early. Oh. Well, it's nice seeing you. You're cute. Very goopy. Seeing my smile. Oh. So sweet. I think I can probably run past when he began to goop. Solo's going okay. I think we're doing fine. Try a ranged battle? Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, we could probably just sit and plink this guy. We need arrows anyway. You still fisting all the enemies? I had to surrender the fists if I wanted to make progress in a timely manner, I'm afraid. You've run into some kind of goop dragon, as you do. I'm not sure. I think if I could have any breath weapon, I don't think I would actually want goop or slime breath. No. You legit leveled in so you wouldn't need a bow. I got what you did. It's fine. That's acceptable, that I wouldn't want the slime breath. Any arrows do you need? I think you could scrounge 4 together if you get preparation. Oh, that's really impressive. What would you breathe on people if not goop? Need it be substance? I wouldn't mind like a type of magical effect. Healing, perhaps. Despair ahead, by the way. Chicken breath? That's healing in its own way. Very suspicious pot. No. Oh wait, I know these guys. These are in Elden Ring. They just don't have horns. Yeah, I have taco fresca breath. Yes, that's what that stands for, right? You don't know these guys? They've got the same shape. They do not do the jump, though. I was honestly expecting them. Oh, you want to be hit by the TF breath. Hard to use on yourself. Sure. It's tragic. Oof. Hush. Don't scream. It's Blighttown. It's like Blyton Abbey. And I got the key to New Lundo Ruins. This wasn't despair, this was key. Nice backstab. Thank you. Yeah, alright. I'm down. If we both have it, we can use it on each other. That's a good idea. Most known place in Dark Souls 1, I have heard of Blyton before. I've heard nothing about it. Best key in the game. Oh, hi. Okay. So I'm thinking the enemies around here seem a little difficult to hit and to not have a lot of HP, and that makes me think maybe it's fist time again. We got a preview of the rest of the stage. It's okay, we just have to juke the dragon again. And all the not omens. Maybe it's the second best key, but it's still very close. That's true. We got the key. He's really down for this area. I did say I was down, that's true. It's a lot better than the last place that had a despair ahead sign in front of it. Don't remember the key now. The one I got was the new Londo ruins. Oh, you're telling me I shouldn't remember it now? Noted. Hello. Oof. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Actually, we're fine. Made so many areas in the first Dark Souls, you never finished it. Thankfully, every time I've hit an area that kind of walled me, I've managed to find another one. And I've been grateful for that so far. I'm worried about when it will no longer be true. You love so many areas, you never stop finishing it. We used the key to the new Londo ruins. It's here. We've returned. No. Who's the real key to the new Londo ruins? The girl reading this. Aw. Oh my gosh. We're in the Firelink Shrine. I was like, oh, I'll come back here and rest at this bonfire so that I can, you know. So I don't need to go past that dragon ever again. But I don't know, it's kind of far. So cute. You're so cute. I don't think I ever talked to this man.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Shut up.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few
He's a
things to know about it.
royal NPC I just
Bit
ignored.
from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
What a freak. I bet he's already done it.
What a... Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a... Unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt How did that silly... You know, the one always prat... He left for the undead bird. Serves him right.
Such a jerk. Can reinforce my flask if I have a firekeeper's goal. I kind of mistook her for the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Undeadburg that he was just talking about. Probably already playing the game on New Game Plus 102. I bet. He just ate the tutorial NPC who was there before and took his spot and has never left the spot because he's actually afraid. He doesn't want to admit it. I think I also just, you know, didn't even rest at the Firelink Shrine bonfire. I clearly did not. Anyway. How's Remnant been going? Did you beat it yet? No. Okay, so we got pretty into Vintage Story and we've been playing that instead. I have been baking pies nonstop. Ow. Rough. I was about to say they're really bad at chasing you, but that guy didn't have to. Speedruns the game daily. It's not like the game gets more difficult after the 8th time. He'd rather keep playing this one instead of find a new one that he'd have to start over from the beginning at. Yeah, I was surprised too, honestly. You made everyone fur coats and gloves and booties. They did. Well, so in a survival game, I tend to get really into, I guess you'd call it domestic tasks. You think you'd like it? Our tastes tend to be similar in a bunch of ways. Maybe. So I've just been building out the house a little bit. I've been cooking food and tending to a greenhouse farm, and that's been the entire game for me. Pretty much. Like, I'll leave to do a little bit of mining or exploration when I feel like it, but otherwise it's just that. You find one thing you like and just do that while everyone else does more important things. That's how you play too. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll make a greenhouse. And then I figured out how to make glass so I can make a greenhouse. And then, I don't know, no one else was farming, and I didn't even really want to, but I just started checking the crops, and I got really into just like, oh yeah, this one's done, and picking it up and organizing them, and it's been more fun than I expected. You spent most of your time in Minecraft in the mines. Well, me too. There's less to do around the house in Minecraft. And then I wait for my big strong rat and burb to get home with meat. And in the forge right beside me, I've got Cass forging away. Yeah, there's loads to do. I liked playing Minecraft too. I got into Create when I tried it. Sounds like a lovely setup. It's been really cute and fun. You know what? I guess I just like playing house with my partners, and this is a game that lets us do that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Pleasure to be a part of it. Both in video games and in real life. Yeah. You're cute. Shut up. This morning I logged on just to check the crops and refill the pie shelves. I baked a carrot pie for Cass in particular and left it next to her water dish. I think that's what the pot of water next to the anvil is for. Cute detected. She has a water dish? Yeah, she keeps it next to the forging anvil. He's super cute. It's one of the few survival crafting games you've been kind of curious about. It's very much, it's, to me, very similar to Minecraft, very modded. And I think that's kind of what it's going for. And, okay, here's the awful thing. When it was initially presented to me, it sounded a lot like, imagine Minecraft, but everything's more tedious. And I was about to kind of describe it the same way. It's got a lot going on, but you enjoy it? Yeah. It's definitely better with friends. Because we kind of settled into niches. Where we've got people exploring, building, farming, and no one has to take on the whole thing all at once. A more tedious version of Minecraft? I don't want to explain it like that because it is fun. But it oh my god. It lets you get more into doing the tasks. And Minecraft feels more like it's more about finding objects. And then the actual building. It's got like a it's got a little bit of a what do you call it when it's a game about doing tasks? Or at least that's what it's been for me. I'm sure it's less so if you're out there mining. You don't want to have people to settle into niches with? What do you? Usually a lot more of an automation crafting person. And you know, automation is kind of minimal there. We haven't got to it yet at all. Not like the buggy automation in vanilla Minecraft, but like the create mod kind of stuff. I think I've heard there is automation. I don't know to what degree. And if there is, it comes in later because we've been putting in the hours. And I'm very excited to just have a... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm excited to just have an oven. Your partners either try to do everything or they also don't play games like that. That's fair. I'm unfortunately the kind of partner who tends not to play games like that, but I've been enjoying this one. Just had Create, Aether, Biomes Aplenty, Farmer's Delight, Jaden's Nether expansion. You got plenty of stuff for making household projects. Well, I have played with those mods, but it's a different kind of situation. You'll probably pick it up at some point. Or something. Oh, you just want to be really good at collecting wood or something. Hello, Sarah Mitsons. How are you doing? Welcome in. We are progressing into Blighttown. Promise. There have been times where Allie hasn't needed someone else to feed her. That's big. Yeah, it's actually huge. Well, I think that's only because I'm in charge of food production, and also Vintage Story makes a really annoying noise when you start starving. And it makes you flinch. I'm not eating out of a sense of self-preservation. I'm eating to make the noise stop. It's impressive. You're really good at starving. Me too. Considering resting at Firelink. Still not doing it for some reason I don't even understand myself. Gotta eat. I love you, Isa. Thank you for lovely company. Never forget, every soul has its dark. John Dark Souls said that. You think he knows a little more about Dark Souls than you? I don't know about that. Good night, Isa. I love you very much. I'll talk to you in the morning. The annoying sound is your character crying out in pain. Yeah, that. Is it Baby Mario annoying, Zelda Link's Awakening annoying, or replace the fire alarm battery annoying? Honestly, more fire alarm. You're back from the shower, but you're gonna follow Isa. Good night, Cass. Have sweet dreams. I love you so much. I'll see you when you wake up. I hope. I plan to see you when you wake up. Ow. So cute. Thank you for the hydrate, Isa. Hug Cass before bed. Hug Cass during bed for me, Isa. We're surviving better than last time that we actually got here. You surely don't expect any rat hugs in the near future. Ah! You fucking got her. Good night. I love you both dearly. Toxic. They hit me with the near. Humanity may be required, but I'm scared. Hey, look. Progress did happen. get poisoned. I did. Oh. Near. I wish I knew a single word from that song. As much as I love it. It's a pleasure to have you here in the community too. Just go wall and kiss her neck permanently for you. That doesn't sound very conducive to a relaxing sleep experience. You love Blighttown? It honestly seems not that bad. So cozy in the deep dark. Yeah. I definitely think switching to a lighter weapon might be for the best here. Being eaten. I love how comfortable people are here. It makes me feel very proud and happy. Good idea with a lighter weapon. You might dispel some of the dark. Yeah. I also picked up weapons here and I never actually checked them. Okay, nothing's approaching. Something's new here. Astora's straight sword. It's intelligence. Probably the most comfortable chat on Twitch. Aw. I got some friends who are pretty cozy too. I think I'm kind of similar. It's really hard for me to get comfy in a social setting. And I'm pretty darn happy that I found some places where I can feel that. Okay. It was pretty nice when this guy was 2 hits. Hey. Make you think of chimeras and Fallout. They make me think of stuff. Panda, hi. How are you doing? How's the Dark Souling? Dark Souling is... Things are happening. And that's pretty nice. Use you. We are effectively dead. We have items, though. Weren't expecting that, were you? I remembered an item. We're not poisoned anymore. Why do I sound so smug that I remembered I had an item and used it? Well, because I'm bad at that, obviously. We survived. Wow. Okay. Love it when things happen. Me too. You still haven't played the first two? Me either. I haven't played a single Dark Souls game. More than like a couple hours in. I'm further now than... I'm seeing stuff I've never seen in Dark Souls 1 before already. I've played 1 and 3 for like a few hours each. Are you supposed to use items? You just hoard them? I usually do as well. The Fallout Chimeras just look like a mass of people stuck together. That makes sense. Hello. Oh. You selling every consumable and remnant because you need scraps so badly? Aw. Rolled them so hard when you made an exerted effort to use items and got benefits for it. You're a little proud of yourself for using a consumable? Me too. All right. We got a couple paths before. One of them is we fight these dragons again. I don't think that's very worthwhile considering we've got like half an hour left in stream. How much does this do to you? You know, not a lot, but I don't hate it. We seriously need to upgrade these things. Gonna take a bit, yeah. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just take one or two of these guys out and go upgrade our fists. An hour left? Perfect. We can kill another dozen drakes in that time easy. Ow! The number of drakes I've slain versus the number of drakes I've got benefit for slaying, I don't like the ratio difference there. You know, I kind of expected to die. Thank you for the immersive Thundara. I actually felt the death there. And in a cutie, very much. You gotta get back to work. Have you playing in your headphones, though? Does sell low-tier upgrade mods? Yeah, but I don't have any money. I've also got a couple of material, but I don't have any money. Pete's. I'm so excited for full-body tracking. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for the pat, Sienna. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. Thank you for my jacket back. Ah. Thank you for the stretch and the pats, Panda. I guess it's not so bad. Just systematically taking them out like this. I just need to get that patience. It's also nice when I can get a second swipe in. I just have to be careful not to be in a position where you can chomp me. Opinion on Salt and Sanctuary? I've yet to play it, actually. Okay, honestly. When I was trying to go through some of these, like, 2D Souls-likes, which I like, I saw it recommended, but the art style kind of turned me off, to be honest. But I've been recommended it enough. I really just want to go in and play it anyway. And every time I'm going to start a new one, I see it in my list because my husband owns it. So I've got access. So it's just right there, waiting to be played. It's a bit scrungly. Not that's necessarily a problem. You're struggling in Silk Song? I want to get back to Silk Song too. I stopped because I hit a spot where not a lot was happening per stream, and also Halloween was here, and I wanted to do Halloween things. But I really want to play more. The only reason I haven't played it off stream is because I was... Oh, I shouldn't play it off stream. I might play that on stream again one day. And then everyone is going to be like, oh, but I missed you get the thing. You just beat big club guy. Got the dash. Nice. The game feels a lot better when you have the dash. Odd sword lady in the lava area and don't know where to go. I do not... Oh, do you mean the character who's like a similar size to you? That lady? Boss's art is better drawn than the player and smaller enemies. Oh, that's extremely interesting. I was watching Kay play Salt and Sanctuary and it won me over. But I still just haven't picked it up. I legitimately want to, though. Like, I own it, kinda, but I haven't picked it up to play it. Aw, get the pats, Siona. You're assuming that was a her? I think you're right. But there's a couple of sword ladies in that game. I was trying to remember which one was in the lava area. Hello? Are you in the wall now? You are. Well, I guess that means you won't be a problem, huh? Until it starts shooting lightning out of the wall at me. I own a copy but haven't downloaded it kind of situation. You know, I think I even have it downloaded and ready to play at a moment. And I know I'm going to play it on stream eventually, so I just haven't played it for myself. It's, I know I'm going to play this at some point, and I'm not entirely sure when that point is. I is in me, yeah. Well, my husband already had it, and he said he liked it. And we share Steam libraries, so legally I own half a copy of Salt and Sanctuary. You own your own copy? You've been playing it almost non-stop. I was on Silk Song before Halloween. Please do not knock me off the ledge. And then I put that on pause, you know, because I kind of stopped having stuff to do in it. And then just after Halloween, I think actually my girlfriend suggested them. And it got me really excited for it. Oh, hey, it's a bunch of my armor. And a spider shield. Hooray. Goody, Iona. I'm the only one in my group who'd never played this one. You Polly? Apparently. It kind of just happened. I was pretty surprised about it. She just has like 2 girlfriends and a husband. Well, yeah, but in like a monogamous way though. It's cute. It's pretty cute, honestly. Thank you for not electrocuting me and making me lose all those runes that I gathered off of you. Thanks for Yona. I never gave you an uppies earlier. And I meant to. And I was going to do it after break and I forgot. Me and my walls. I wasn't privy to that arrangement. What drop you trying to get? I'm not trying to get a drop, honestly. I just kind of hit a point where I can either go that way, or maybe a couple other ways. And a bunch of that relies on actually having souls. If I can actually take all of these out in one run and see what's over there, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'm getting 1,000 souls per Drake. Genuinely, I am trying to actually kill them. But also, I haven't upgraded a weapon once, and I think I'd really like to. And for that reason, noticing there's even one more Drake than I ever knew about, I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna... I did? Oh. Well, good. Because I meant to. You're just gonna... Yeah. Take these and get the heck out of here. And catch my equipment up a little bit. Maybe I'll even buy some ammunition and fight the butterfly. I'm realizing, actually, it's way faster to go the other way. Or is it? No, it's not. The smith is literally this direction. It's actually... Okay, I got a little nervous, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's getting close to a year that the four of us have all been together, and I'm really excited and getting really sentimental about it. We're gonna advance about Salt and Sanctuary. You'll feel icky about there being two currencies. I don't know if I will. Aw, thank you for the head pats, Gene. I usually don't mind stuff like that. Okay. I'm trying to think, because I know I've played games where that's the case. I mean, honestly, Silksong kind of has two currencies. You've got the ones you use for tools and the ones and the one you use for buying things. Yeah, but being used to Dark Souls currency stuff makes it cringe. I don't know. I like it when games do different things. I mean, if it's done really badly, then maybe. Borderlands has multiple currencies. I've gone the wrong way. Credits, iridium, orc coins, and a few others. A lot of games, I feel like, have like a main currency and then like a side one that you just use for some specific thing. I think it's this way. I'm only talking about games where you buy your skill points. Gotcha. I don't expect it to be much of a problem for me personally. Honestly, it might be kind of nice just having
You seem to be doing all right.
experience and money be separate, for example. And that's how it works in something like Vampire the Masquerade, where you buy your level ups with experience. MMOs are the worst about different currencies. Yeah. Well, they do it for different reasons. Not to just rag on every MMO, but a lot of them, especially free ones. And, you know, these kind of games that are a service do it more as a way to milk you, whereas a game that you purchase once doesn't have a reason to do that. I hate them so much. Special ember required for blacksmiths to ascend weapons. We have everything requires a shard. We have a chunk. You can purchase shards though. You can buy a smith box, so we never have to come back here again. And we can buy ammunition. This is 800. How much to reinforce my puncher? Only 100 and a shard. Okay, that's actually super affordable. You were work distracted and heard you talk about milking, so you refocused your attention to hear it was about games. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking about capitalism. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Stretch, does that funny number go up for you even better than MMO will, though? You now have a Cestus +1. It still requires only a single shard and 100 souls. We can do it again. I'm sorry I'm doing this the most roundabout way. But I know at some point it's going to require 2 shards or something. This point. This is the point where it does that. And we can buy 2 shards, but then we won't be able to afford it. Unless...
get yourself killed. Neither of us.
Aw, he's so sweet. Let me remember how to use my UI.
Well, you need.
Hello again. Okay, we need 2 more. We can't afford it. That's fine. And we reinforce armor. This also requires a shard.
Don't get yourself killed.
We'll try.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Don't do that. So now the damage is 85. It is on par with the base winged speed. It is not at all on par with the Zweihander. But it attacks way faster and uses less stamina. Punch. 17 on this guy? I'm sure that's a big number. Fair enough. I was just seeing the damage increase. Actual usable fist? Should we have bought arrows? Yeah. Yeah, we should have. We should have done that. Anyway.